Denny Hamlin, and I'll have him talk about it. But we make way for Bubba Watson, the great golfer. Did you ever play golf with Michael Jordan?
Have I? No, I've never played with Michael Jordan. I've hung out with him a couple times, but never hit any balls with him.
I wonder how that would be because he openly trash talks. And I don't know if you've gotten into those, matches where you're with non-golfers who talk trash.
Listen, there's one thing I'm good at, and I'm good at talking trash. I might not be very good at golf, but I'm really good at talking trash. I can out-talk you. I can tell you that much.
But do you do that with Tiger?
Anybody. Yes, and there's certain guys, even on tour in tournament competition, because we're having fun, right? I mean, it's an entertainment business, and there's certain guys. There's a handful of guys where we can poke fun at each other while we're in a main event, right? And not just the practice round. And so, yeah, it gets fun. That's when it gets fun. When you see that guy, you're paired with that guy that you can joke around with and poke fun at. That's when it gets really fun.
If not you, then who's the king of trash talking on the golf course?
Oh my God. Well, I mean, Tiger's got 82 victories. He's really the king. But I'd have to say Matt Kuchar. Matt Kuchar he's good at it, and he does it like he's smiling at you. He's got everybody fake. That's a fake smile, by the way. I'll go ahead and tell you that. That's Matt Kuchar's smile.
I can't imagine Matt Kuchar being mean-spirited.
See? He's got you fooled too.
He does because he's always got the smile. They're yelling Cooch, but meanwhile he's jabbing you a little bit.
Yeah, while he's smiling at you, and you're like, you get so mad at it.
The reason why I was curious about Michael Jordan because I was looking at the experience that you guys are offering, you and Denny Hamlin. So explain that to the audience what the experience is, the All-In Challenge, and then how they can take part in this.
Yeah, so Denny Hamlin, we're pretty good friends, and he's a little lefty golfer, and he came up with this idea, and I said, man, I'm all in, which is the name of the thing. But he said, I'm gonna let people come and play golf with me at Michael Jordan's course, because him and Michael Jordan lived in Charlotte together, and they're good friends. And so he said, we're gonna do it at the Michael Jordan course, Grove 23. And I said, man, I'll come down, I'll play. And I've given away one of my watches that I have in my collection, a Richard Mille 3901.
Wait, those are really expensive.
Yeah, this one's they're hard to come by, and this one's roughly, we'll just say roughly, somewhere around 150,000 for this watch. And so donated the round of golf. And then Denny's taken him on to who's done pretty well at Daytona. I think he's 3-time winner of Daytona. And he's going to take him there for an experience of a lifetime, hang out in the FedEx box, which is right there by him, and go meet his crew, meet him, get a fire suit that he wears in the car. And then I think he actually, if I remember correctly, he's going to take him for a hot lap, maybe drive him around in the car for a second. And yeah, I mean, this is an experience that you get to play golf with Denny and shoot the breeze with him, hear trash talk between me and him, and then get to play golf with me, and then get a cool watch out of it and a cool fire suit out of it. I actually have one of Denny's. Denny had me a fire suit made. I've never been in a race car, but I have a fire suit just in case, I guess.
Oh, well, you got to do a ride-along with Hamlin.
I don't trust it. Listen, you're talking about a car real fast. He told me he would hang me 2 inches from the wall. And I said, I'm out. So
he'll make you throw up, Bubba.
Oh, for sure. It's the same. I live in Pensacola, Florida, where the Blue Angels are, and they ask me all the time. And I said, no, I am not going up in the Blue Angels. So this All-In Challenge, I mean, the way it came about, Michael Rubin just had an idea, and we're talking about, his ultimate goal would be $100 million. And when you start seeing, like this morning, Drake got involved. I saw Ellen was involved yesterday. I mean, just all these people coming together trying to feed all walks of life in this pandemic. And so everybody's trying to do a good thing, and hopefully it turns out well. I saw we just went over, not we, but the whole organization went over $6.5 million, I think. So it's starting. I mean, only 3 days or 4 days in, it's starting on a good pace.
That's great.
So it's been amazing so far. Yeah.
So it's called the All In Challenge. Is that the website, or you go to fanatics.com?
I think you can go to Fanatics, but there is a website, allinchallenge.com.
Okay.
And then that might transfer you over. But yeah, so it shows all the different things. There's one, it's only $10, so you can buy a raffle ticket. I guess it's like a raffle ticket or your name in a hat for these ultimate things you can get, like get a co-host with Ellen. You can be in movies with Kevin Hart and
that's great.
Leonardo DiCaprio for only $10. And then you can buy an experience as well, on an auction part of it.
Well, you got 2 green jackets. You don't need 2, so why not throw in a green jacket, like a loaner?
Exactly. Hey, I'm trying to hang on to mine just so I can prove to everybody I did it.
Did you watch this past weekend when Tiger was there with Jim Nantz, and so he was looking back on when he won the Masters last year?
I did not see that.
Oh,
I was still
good.
crying from watching mine as well. So.
It was so good because, Tiger doesn't share too much. And to understand what he is thinking in the moment, it was really fascinating. Then the previous day they did when Phil won the Masters in 2004, where he was the analyst there with Jim Nantz. So it was well done. Yeah, it was good stuff. Now, Phil loves to talk. Tiger usually doesn't love to talk. Is Tiger still blocking your text messages because you send stupid text messages to him?
Yeah, he ignores me a lot of times. I will say though, I'll give you one little tidbit.
Okay.
After he won the Masters last year in 19, he sent me. I came down from the champions locker and was right there when he got to the scoring area. There's a few of us golfers, right? 6, 7 of us golfers, and we went down there to say hey to him, and he said hey, and we talked, and then he had to go sign a scorecard, right? He sent me a text the next week, and I should have saved it now that I think about it, but he said that thank you so much. It means so much that you would wait around while when I won, and that's probably the nicest words I ever got from him. Normally, they're a lot meaner. But
they showed it
cool
on the
that.
Broadcast. They showed it, all you guys there waiting for Tiger.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a cool moment. Yeah, that you guys wanted to wait to congratulate him.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about. I mean, in our sport, I mean, that's the best ever. Who I've got to see. I didn't get to see Jack in his heyday, and so waiting around was no big deal. I ended up finishing 11th, so I was a couple groups in front of him. So no, it was easy to wait around and watch one of the greatest, and a person I call a friend. It was cool to get that text. I mean, it was nice that he would reach out, especially after winning. I'd still be celebrating. I'm still celebrating my 12 win. So.
You played Augusta in a month other than April.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yes, at University of Georgia, we usually play. We got to go once a year, so we played in February. I usually take a couple friends, usually somewhere between January to April. So I've rotated depending on where my time off is before the Masters. So I've played in a couple months earlier, that same year.
What's it going to be like in November?
Gosh, I think that they're so talented, and their crew, I think it's going to be unbelievable looking, just like it is normally. But I think that, obviously the leaves and the trees will look a little different, more of a winter fall feel. But I think it'll still be spectacular. I mean, Augusta will not let the beauty of that course go away, if that makes sense.
You got the PGA in June. What do you think I was wondering about social distancing, that like golf could pull this off. There's no gallery, and it's just you and your caddy, and then, you're in a twosome here. Or maybe you carry your own bag. I don't know, but it feels like golf could do this. Tennis could do this as well. What do you think about the PGA in June?
Yeah, I mean, this is all new to all of us, right? And the new schedule just came out, I would say an hour ago. Revised schedule. So the first event would start June 8th. In Texas at Colonial.
Yeah.
And And so, yeah, I mean, this is it's just something that we've never had to deal with as a society. So this is all new. But, yeah, golf could do it. Yeah, you're right. I think carrying the bag, yeah, you could easily get more people away doing that. But then I'd have to add my own numbers, so I'd be lost. So that would be tough. But golf, you could do it. Tennis, you could do it. I could see that for sure. But golf, I'm in the trees a lot, and most of the guys are in the fairway, so I'm away anyway. So,
have you ever hit a shot where you go, "Oh my God," and I'm a professional golfer? Like the worst shot you ever hit?
Oh man, I've hit many of those. I mean, the most famous one is number 10 at Augusta in 2012. I mean, I'm trying to hit a 50-yard slice, and I hit a 15-yard draw. So I missed my target by a little bit there. It worked out in my favor, but anytime you fat it in the water, I fatted one in the water at Bay Hill, Arnold Palmer's course, on number 18, where it's been shot from the middle of the fairway and just fatted it. It went about 30 yards right in the middle of the water.
Does your caddy ever say anything to try to cheer you up, or just go, "Oh my God, that's so bad"?
Yeah, he'll lie and say, "Oh, I think that was an old divot. You were in an old divot." I said, yeah, it was.
Hey, it's a great thing that you and Denny are doing, and all these athletes and celebrities. It's fanatics.com and also the allinchallenge.com. A lot of great items on there. If you want to go to Michael Jordan's golf course and you want to play with Denny Hamlin and Bubba, and also Daytona 500 package there and everything that goes along with that. A lot of good stuff. It's great to catch up with you again, Bubba. Hope the family's well, and we appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. All y'all stay safe, man.
That's Bubba Watson.